I'm going to be talking about like all the non-living things and the living things. Well, first off, abiotic things are non-living things. And they're, well, for example, they're like rocks, dirt, the walls that we see, you know, everything, like the tables, stuff like that, the floor. And living things would be us humans and animals and little tiny organisms, you know, bacteria and such. And oh yeah, fungi too.
The biosphere got its name from a scientist called Edward Seuss in 1875, and the biosphere is connected to the hydrosphere, lithosphere, and geosphere by like the things that live in them. So like and the atmosphere. So like with the atmosphere, if it's like the birds or anything else, then that's biotic. So we're connected that way. With the hydrosphere, it's with like the fish, the sharks, the dolphins, and everything like that. With the lithosphere, it's like the bugs and the worms. And so yeah.
The biosphere is believed to have started to develop about 3.5 billion years ago. Another name for the biosphere is also called the ecosphere. You know, 'cause the ecosystem makes up the biosphere with all the chains and reactions.
Okay, in the biosphere there are things called ecosystems where all the living things kind of like interact with each other and they do things like eat each other, as you can see here, to keep each other in balance. As you can see, the grass gives nutrients from the sun, and then the mouse and the grasshopper eat it. The snake eats the mouse, the grasshopper. The bear eats the snake and the mouse, and then the bear is eaten by the wedge-tailed eagle. And if they didn't eat through this food chain, everything wouldn't be in balance. Things would be overpopulated, and so very important to keep things in balance.
The biosphere is mostly separated by the latitude.
Our biosphere isn't very healthy because of the pollution from factories and from litter that people either throw on the ground. The biosphere is made up of different types of biomes, and with each biome there's like a certain type of flora and fauna. That means there's like a certain type of animal and a certain type of plants that will always be there, that will always grow there.
And we have some pictures of some flora and fauna. The seal here, porcupine, some flowers that I don't know what they're called, some bunnies, a squirrel, and a deer. And then we have a picture of the biosystem. And humans are also in the biosphere. And so we have a picture of a couple people.
In case you didn't know, fauna is all the animals in the ecosystem. Flora is all the plants in the ecosystem.
Each region has its own biomes. So up in the Arctic, there's no real life there unless it's humans that were there to hunt or something. So there's not much there for the biomes. Now we're gonna walk around and show you the posters. Do you guys have any questions at all? Anything you want us to explain better? Any questions?